Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is Mbappe! And he's hit it long. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
Big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Forlan. We've got to be quick to recover this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, what about a counter-attack? Backward it goes. And Hullet! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it through? Menu has it in a wide position. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. Yeah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Adriano. Bullet. That's a little off target. Zanetti.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now, can they get him away? Tries a measured ball. Goes for a shot! Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adriano. Searching pass he's played there. And the through ball. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Bale. Opts to play it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Nice looking ball. Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm is in a good... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Botafogo go into the lead.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Played it again. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Botafogo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's burst through! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Mainoo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, good take and a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lahm with the short one. Lahm plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Diego Forlan. Number 6,
Mainoo
Rodri.
to Messi.
Coming on the field,
And it's Van Dijk.
Number 19,
That's
Elijah
Cannavaro.
Diouf.
Well
Number
seen,
7,
saw that coming.
Messi.
That was well played,
Substitution
well
in
spotted.
progress.
And this is Cruyff. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bellingham. Vieira. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just about up to the hour now. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Might be danger here. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a promising position. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Bale. He's in a great position here. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Varane. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Time for a change in personnel.
Mainu.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. Dave,
He rises! Firm header just off target.
and he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Played out to the right. Adriano. Now that's well seen too. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Manchester United can breathe again. Just. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Lahm. And it's Bellingham. And he skips past his man. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, look at... Has another go! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity.
A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bellingham. Bale pinches it off him. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško.
Added minutes has
Bale
been
gets
indicated.
into some space. Bale's cross. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Pete.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter,
And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
How
one
would you
too.
sum up
We're
what
about
we've
to
witnessed, Jim?
announce today's lottery numbers.
Botafogo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Olympique Lyonnais, Botafogo.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Now it's Mbappe. Bullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lam. Hullet. Šeško. That is ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played back in. Shot could be... And Seedorf! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Platini. Platini wins the duel this time. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. And Araujo. Ferdinand. Here's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. That pass has been well intercepted. Best, a player who needs no introduction. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lyon trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rui Costa deals with that comfortably. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Platini. Best. They're urgent. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tries a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here.
So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting... Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pinches it off him. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Lahm. Nedved. Seedorf. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lyon can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Not the most accurate pass. Gullit. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Vieira. That's a little off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this is a great position. He's not got that quite right. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 7.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 20. Changement.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good ball! Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. And he's been shifted off it. Semenyo. That's Nedved. He's in a real chance! Goal! Lyon! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Lyon go into the lead.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Great chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Pedri. Semenyo is steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Crossing, gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Ibrahimovic tries to play it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played out to the left flank. Pele. Oh, they can break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Could move up a gear here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Nedved plays it short. Nedved crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's
Il y aura 4
Nedved.
minutes de temps additionnel.
That's an errant pass. Lahm. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafael Leao. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rafael Leao. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Šeško. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Pele! The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well.
Climbs up big, and it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Bale. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a good ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Seedorf. Stood up well to him there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. Well read, and the danger is averted. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm has created one goal already. He's in plenty of space here. Botafogo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale with the short one. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, super ball! Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him. Can he spark a counter here?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rafael Varane. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's got the beating of his man. And it's made its way. Chance, surely! Nedved. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Botafogo, now luxury. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Nedved. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's gone out of play. And he's gone searching crossfield. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tonali. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Botafogo are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
And it's Nedved. Ball looks a good one. Look at the space here. Sanchez did well to stay calm there. Nedved. Oh, cracking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The most accurate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming. Chance for a shot!
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
Fechando o
Bale.
campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 30,
Well, the
camisa
defence
19,
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Substituição.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Sanchez plays it all the way forward. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Some resolute defending there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Ibrahimovic. Šeško. Zola. Up towards the front line. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit dominates aerially so often. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Pele. Tonali. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Šeško. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tonali. Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Šeško. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Botafogo are coasting towards victory. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško. Van Dijk. Zola. Tonali. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now is this... Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! And one more try! Sticks it away! They're back within reach! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And that should get the job done. And the cross. And again! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes...
Goes for a shot! In he goes again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Botafogo have it back and can go again. He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone backward here. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a searching pass. Araujo makes the interception. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Seedorf! Seedorf! And he's gone looking for safety. Cleared without complication. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pelé looking to get on the end of this. Vieira. Bale. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm is onto this. And this is Ronaldo. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nice interception, well... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lahm. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Gullit. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Eto'o. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rummenigge gives it back. Rodri. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And this is Eto'o. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it again.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Botafogo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Lahm. Oh, sweet feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Araujo. That's Vieira. Now he's got space here. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bergomi. Well, they can break here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vieira. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Bale looking to hit the byline here. And this is Eto'o. And here's Bale. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Botafogo are 2 up early in the second half. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the... And a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Pele. Number 11,
And he's had it nicked away.
Number
Kılıçsoy.
17, Nedved. Coming on the field, number
Defending was
21,
strong and firm.
Lau.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 9, number 7,
Lahm delivered. Big header!
number 13,
Firm header, just
Messi.
off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. But Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Bellingham. Bale. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Botafogo have their second corner now. And he's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pinches it off him. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi. Rodri gets a foot in and wins the ball. Kılıçsoy. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Lahm plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Vieira. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldo chasing after it. And he's managed to get rid. Botafogo can consider themselves just about safe now. Vieira. Tele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks promising. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Vieira. Oh, good ball! Turns back here, probably the best option. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to clear it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi powering forward here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital... Mbappe! Goal! Botafogo! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's been given away. And this is Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lam. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There was plenty of power on that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's the keeper's ball. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Hullet. Very nicely done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Not the most accurate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. That's a cute ball. That's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nice touch. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Pelé. And he's lost his man here. So much time and space. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shot a goal! Goal! Botafogo! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now that's well seen too. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Some big chance! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Seedorf had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
That looks a good ball through. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out towards the flank. And this is Ronaldo, and a chance! Botafogo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, just skips past his man. A reprieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Gullit dominates there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the middle.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Araujo. Now it's Pelé. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ronaldo gets into a good position. It's their second corner of the game. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Varane gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Chance, surely! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
We have got changes
Número
here
6.
from both sides, in fact.
Número 17.
Botafogo take
Número
the lead.
11. Entran.
Botafogo
Número
do
20.
have options available
Número
on the
7.
bench if they want to
Número
go that
4.
way.
Número 23.
Cruyff
Se está
going
realizando
face to
un
face with his
cambio.
great rival. Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good ball, real chance! Brilliant from Leao! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Dembele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Big header! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14.
So, time for changes on
Número
both sides,
24.
actually.
Se va a realizar un
Argentina
cambio.
go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Šeško really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Araujo, it's an inviting looking ball that. Nedved finds himself offside. Rafael Varane. Vieira. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Eto'o. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafael Leao.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's Nedved. And he shoots! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Varane calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Šeško. No foul, says the referee. Nedved. Thuram. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Cruyff. Lovely feet. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's through here. And he's intervened well there. And that will be the final act. Botafogo, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Pete.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball is over the line. Bale. Ball driven towards the... He's got full! And the keeper couldn't hold it. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Thuram. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball's played through, and it's Lahm. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Seedorf. Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is what? Cristiano Ronaldo! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Zanetti. Oh, it's Seedorf. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Looks to the other side, and it's Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi gets into some space, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Seedorf. No way he was going to let him past. So what can they make of this? Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. He's got away. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Over to the left. Vieira. Neymar. And it's played in. Seedorf finds himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Seedorf. Bale. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Basten is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Botafogo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Looking for the run. Now it's Gullit.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And this is Ronaldo. And it's Lahm. He has found the way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Puyol. And it's Neymar. Cruyff. Seedorf. Gullit. Looking to play him in. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Looking to go deep. He rises! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong net.
And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Botafogo really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Botafogo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back on the way. And it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And now they can clear their lines. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's found a way past. Seedorf. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through, takes a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Seedorf. Deftly out wide. Kilitshoy. He's picked his way through. And he's forced to go back. Rafael Varane. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafael Varane goes forward. Kilitshoy is sharing after that one. Good ball over the top. And he's Tell! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Tell is offering a wry smile there.
North Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out for a throw. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. Now it's Bale. Bale puts a mighty effort. It's hit the crossbar. And he's managed to get rid.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And a chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless at the moment. Seedorf picked out brilliantly. Good. And the shot!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's definitely not his best. That's a sharp pass. Good ball, good take. And he's there to belt it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's a throw-in. Caceres. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tell picks it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Varane cuts out the pass. Gattuso steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, he's been caught! Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lahm. And it's Gullit. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Botafogo really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Bale in acres of space out wide. Varane clears it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pullet. That has been slung wide. He gets me! Oh, it's come off the upright. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale with the short one. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Semenyo looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this.
North Korea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's certainly onside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bale. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Mbappe! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Czech did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rafael Varane. Gattuso. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pullet. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Out towards the flank. Bale's cross. Botafogo leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's a sharp little ball here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Camisa 19. Camisa 8.
North Korea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Camisa 30. Camisa 13.
Time and again they are repelled.
22.
And he has been fouled there. Knocks it into space. And that's a good-looking ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bale. Now it's Tell. And that's it. Botafogo have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's it for tonight's match, so just...